Hello, my dear readers, looking to enhance your understanding of the final hour from the books of old, and from the last and final book sent from God Almighty, the Holy Quran. This book is not for the weak of heart. It is a book of truth, and truth stands out clear from falsehood. Many prophets in the Old Testament of the Bible received revelations that were not for them, but were for the people living in the latter days. There is no doubt that we are the people living in the latter days, and the revelations of the books are being fulfilled swiftly. This book uncovers some of those hidden secrets with simple truths that cannot be denied. The Signs of Our Times is a book that adds more insight into the wisdom we have already attained from the books of old. It focuses on the symbolism in the scriptures that were previously hidden. It questions the obvious and makes you think for yourself. Which country right now is Mystery Babylon the Great harlot, who sits on many waters, whose immoral influence is tremendous? Who is this beast rising up out of the sea to whom the dragon, the devil, gave him his power and great authority? The Revelations ask, who is like the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Jesus, may peace and blessings be upon him, said that, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. But when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that its desolation is near. For these are the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. And Jerusalem will be trampled by Gentiles, until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled," referring to those with no actual Semitic bloodline. Right now, who in these latter days is like the beast, the very best at war, the greatest at wars, the suppliers of war everywhere, the warmongers? Who is able to make war with him? Or who are the unrested souls who cry out with a loud voice, saying, "How long, O Lord, holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth?" But of that day and hour no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, but my Father only. In the meantime, when an innumerable multitude of people had gathered together so that they trampled one another, he began to say to his disciples, first of all, "Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. For there is nothing covered that will not be revealed, nor hidden that will not be known. Therefore whatever you have spoken in the dark will be heard in the light, and what you have spoken in the ear in inner rooms will be proclaimed on the housetops. And I say to you, my friends, do not be afraid of those who kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. But I will show you whom you should fear. Fear him who, after he has killed, has power to cast into hell. Yes, I say to you, fear him." Jesus said in Matthew chapter 24, verse 37 through 39, "But as the days of Noah were, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and did not know until the flood came and took them all away, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. Watch therefore, for you do not know what hour your Lord is coming. Therefore you be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. And there will be signs in the sun, in the moon, and in the stars, and on the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them from fear, and the expectation of those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Now when these things begin to happen, look up and lift up your heads, because your redemption draws near. Assuredly, I say to you, this generation will by no means pass away till all things take place. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will by no means pass away. But take heed to yourselves, lest your hearts be weighed down with carousing, drunkenness, and cares of this life, and that day come on you unexpectedly. For it will come as a snare on all those who dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch, therefore, and pray always that you may be counted worthy to escape all these things that will come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." In Matthew chapter 22, verse 35 through 36, a lawyer asked Jesus a question, testing him and saying, "Teacher, which is the great commandment in the law?" Jesus said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment," which actually refers back to the very first law of the 10 Commandments. "You shall have no other gods before me." The Holy Quran goes on to say, "Behold," Allah said, "O Jesus, I will take you and raise you to myself and clear you of the falsehoods of those who blaspheme. I will make those who follow you superior to those who reject faith to the day of resurrection. Then shall you all return to me, and I will judge between you of the matters wherein you dispute. And behold, Allah will say, O Jesus, the Son of Mary, did you say to men, worship me and my mother as gods in derogation of Allah? He will say, Glory to you. Never could I say what I had no right to say. Had I said such a thing, you would indeed have known it. You know what is in my heart, though I do not know what is in yours, for you know in full all that is hidden. Never said I to them anything except what you did command me to say, to wit, worship Allah, my Lord and your Lord. And I was a witness over them whilst I dwelt amongst them. When you took me up, you was the watcher over them, and you are a witness to all things. If you punish them, they are your servants. If you forgive them, you are the exalted in power, the wise. Raised high above ranks or degrees, he is the Lord of the throne of authority. By his command he sends the spirit of inspiration to any of his servants he pleases, that it may warn men of the day of mutual meeting. The day whereon they will all come forth. Not a single thing concerning them is hidden from Allah. Whose will be the dominion that day? That of Allah, the One, the Irresistible. That day will every soul be requited for what it earned. No injustice will there be that day, for Allah is swift in taking account. Do they not travel through the earth and see what was the end of those before them? They were even superior to them in strength and in the traces they have left in the land. But Allah did call them to account for their sins, and none had they to defend them against Allah. That was because there came to them their messengers with clear signs, but they rejected them. So Allah called them to account, for He is full of strength, strict in punishment. This book is exceptionally enlightening, with its claims of being inspired by God Almighty. The revelations of Jesus Christ is translated in a way never seen before. This book is a must-read for anyone curious about how the revelations of the books are being fulfilled right before our very eyes. Each and every day in the Signs of Our Times, Jesus in the Quran and the New Testament, available now at inspiredbooks.us. Thank you for watching this video. If in this video you were enlightened and able to see the clear signs leading up to the Day of Judgment, translated from the books of old, come right off those pages into the Signs of Our Times today. Then please type in the comment box below, "The signs are clear." If you like this content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel Visions and Miracles. Hit the notification bell so you know every time we publish a new video. Like and share this video so that truth seekers just like you may find this video and be inspired. To get this book, The Signs of Our Times, Jesus in the Quran and the New Testament by Carla M. Bard, there is a direct link in the description below this video. May God Almighty preserve you and keep you safe and protected, prosperous and inspired, ready when the time is near. May peace and blessings be with you.